Hey YouTube, Mike here. How we doing? Well, I'm back on the air. It's been 2 weeks now. I had a little injury. Blew out the right knee again. It's an old hockey injury. Never had it worked on, and every now and then this happens. But this was a bad one. But you're probably wondering, why am I videoing this from a room? Well, this is my next probably major project. The Dungeons and Dragons table was put on hold for about 4 weeks. They're waiting for a tournament. So the tournament is in a couple of weeks from then, so I have 4 weeks to wait. And in the interim, my middle daughter moved out, hence why I'm in this room. And my wife now said I can have this room for my actual real passion, and that's the model building. So I'm going to be transforming this room into my hobby cave. I build military and gaming models, mostly models from a company called Games Workshop. And these are the tattoos on my right arm that I have, the Space Marines. I've been doing these since the late 80s. They started at around 84, and I started around 88, 89, collecting these models and building them. So now I have a dedicated room that I'm going to be able to set up and do my models in. Also, the room will have a treadmill for my wife. I don't need the whole room. And I wanted to give you a quick tour and a quick sketch up of what I'm going to be building. So let me grab this off the tripod and I'll give you a quick tour. The room is roughly 16 by 18. The entrance here. This was the model table that I had. It was in the living room, in an alcove. And my wife, I mean, I gotta have the coolest wife around. She let me have this table plus those pieces and that shelf and most of the stuff in that closet in the living room. So I just moved this in here right now so I can do some stuff in stage. But this is what I'm going to be building right here. Let's see if we can get a good shot of that. It's going to be a custom desk. It's going to be 6 foot long. It's going to be about 27, well, it's 24 inches, but it'll be about 27 inch top. It'll have 4 drawers on either side. There'll be a gel insert here for my arms, and then a hutch above it, and that'll be part 2. The hutch will be exactly 6 foot. It'll be 40 inches tall, 14 inches. It'll have multiple shelves and some drawers so I can put other things in there. But this is, you know, these are some of the models that I build right here. That's a staging area of things actually that I have to finish. These pieces on here and over here, it's a company that I found on the internet it's out of Poland. I can't remember the name, but I thought they were fantastic, and I priced them up. It's in Zlotys. It came out to, it was like 5 foot by 3 foot, pretty much what you see. You know, it's got a paper towel holder in there, all these little drawers, all my paints, this thing here, and there's a whole nother box I took apart. This stuff that has my paint on it, that actually mounted on the wall, and the paints are on like a 25-degree angle. The stuff was really cheap, but it was like $675 shipping from Poland because of the weight. So I ended up just dimensioning it off and building it myself. But it's pretty much in my way. I need more open space. But this is basically the room. This will actually be my wife's craft table. My tools, I brought that back from my shop. That used to be on my, that's, you know, from Harbor Freight. I also have a Kennedy one, and it's got all kinds of extra tools inside. My airbrushes, Dremel, tape, you know, a little bit of everything. My paintbrush is extra, all my paints. Gonna be changing the fan. I already did the outlets, we painted the room. But here, this is just they say I have a problem. This is like 50% of my unbuilt models that I have. Some of the stuff is, most of the stuff, all of this stuff actually is all from England. Company called Game, and this is a quarter of my built stuff. There's all little plastic soldiers like I showed you in the front, inside of these bags. And then over here, my little task light, I gotta move around here. And over here, this was a shelf that we bought, and these are all the gaming books. The bottom is my woodworking books. And all of these is a monthly magazine, and I only keep like a year's worth. When the year is up, I put them in storage. That's on the second shelf, and then the rule books, a couple of gun books, gun cleaning and stuff. And up top there is all rule books. And then those are books on CD. But I'm going to be swapping out the fan, putting another bigger carpet in so it rolls around a lot better. And this will be the next project. I'm going to be starting it tomorrow. And that's it. That's the whole room. And now my wife is very happy she has her whole living room back. So, let me put this back on the tripod. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to be doing a new tool show that I got Father's Day for my birthday, and then I'm going to start the build of the table. Still not 100%. I still got to hobble around a little bit. I actually just took the brace off, but at least also I have a room here that I can do my editing. Nice and quiet, close the door, I don't have to be bothered, and I can do other little, incidentals in here. Okay, YouTube, I think I'm like 714 subscribers. I'd like to thank everyone. I'd like to thank the comments. Had a few comments about, missing my videos, but that's the reason. I just couldn't stand. I mostly sitting. I had to work, but, when I come home, I had to just kind of ice it up and leave it elevated. All right. Again, anybody wants Mike Woodshop sticker, I'm going to include my email address. Just email me with your contact and mailing information, and I'll send out a sticker. Okay, YouTube? I'll see you on the next video. All have a nice day. Bye-bye.